Have you ever wondered, what is the year really? While most of us are living and recording the year 2025 according to the Gregorian calendar widely applied around the globe, according to the Jewish tradition and the evidence in the Bible, the real number is 5,785. This is not merely a debate about numbers, but also a journey to explore the profound mysteries of time, the intersection between spiritual faith, history, and modern science. Today's video will take you on a journey from the past to the present, from Genesis to astronomical discoveries, in order to find out the message hidden behind time and its meaning for human life. First of all, the Gregorian calendar, the system we are familiar with today, originated in 1582 when Pope Gregory XIII introduced it to correct the error of the Julian calendar. The Julian calendar, established by Julius Caesar from 45 BC, although an important advancement of its time, miscalculated the solar year by about 11 minutes each year. Thanks to the accumulation of this small error, important holidays such as Easter gradually drifted over time, leading to serious inconveniences in determining the timing of religious events. Therefore, the Gregorian calendar adjusted the year to 365 days, 5 hours, 49 minutes, and 12 seconds, helping to balance time and bring the seasons, especially spring, into the correct position. For example, in countries such as Italy, Spain, and Portugal, after October 4th, 1582, immediately the people switched to October 15th, 1582, demonstrating a leap forward in synchronizing time with the natural seasons and Christian festivals. Conversely, the Jewish calendar carries a completely different system of marking time. Instead of taking the milestone from the birth event of Jesus Christ, the Jewish calendar is built on the book of Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, Genesis 1:1. This shows that time from the perspective of the Jewish does not begin from a historical event or a specific moment, but originates from the sacred moment of creation. Through the meticulously recorded genealogies in Genesis 5 and 11, from Adam to figures such as Noah, Abraham, and David, the Jewish have calculated that from the moment God created the universe until now, approximately 5,785 years have passed. This number is not only a mathematical calculation, but also evidence for the belief that everything happens according to a divine plan, with each generation of human beings being a small brick contributing to the great history of humanity. Alongside these traditional calendar systems, modern science also gives us a comprehensive picture of time and the universe. Scientists use various methods, from analyzing geological sediment layers, using radiometric dating techniques to observing the movement of galaxies, and have determined that the Earth is about 4.54 billion years old, and the universe was formed about 13.8 billion years ago. These numbers, although objective and based on natural laws, open up the reality that time is infinite, stretching over billions of years before humans appeared. From the scientific perspective, time is a continuous physical quantity with no clear beginning or end, and its measurement serves the purposes of research and understanding the origin of the universe. The fundamental difference between the approach of science and that of the Bible lies in that science explains how the universe was formed through natural processes, while the Bible answers the question why the universe was created and places human beings at the center of that plan. The story of Genesis, with God creating the universe in 6 days and resting on the 7th day, is not only an account of the formation of the world, but also a symbol of order and balance between work and rest. Thereby, humans are entrusted with the task of being the managers of the world, granted the privilege of living in the image of the Creator, Genesis 1:27. This emphasizes that, regardless of which calendar we use to mark time, whether it is the year 2025 or 5,785, every moment of life carries a sacred value, a reminder of our responsibility to the world and to one another. In addition, many Jewish scholars and Bible researchers also refer to a prophetic concept of time, according to which human history is divided into 6,000 years of labor, followed by 1,000 years of rest and restoration. This concept is inspired by the 7th day of creation, the day on which God rested after 6 days of work. According to this tradition, the first 6,000 years of human existence represent the period in which humans have erred, sinned, and need salvation, while the following 1,000 years will be a period of peace and justice when the Savior reigns. Passages such as Revelation 20:1-6 and the warning in Matthew 24:42, "Watch out, for you do not know on what day your Lord will come like a thief," have urged believers to live vigilantly, prepared for a momentous day that could come at any time. Whether you believe in the year 5785 or 2025, the sacred message here remains: live meaningfully, cherish time, and always be ready for the historical transition arranged by the Creator. Besides these theories and figures on paper, the reality of modern life also gives us many valuable lessons about the value of time. In a world where digital technology is rapidly developing and work pressure is increasingly rising, many people often view time as an economic resource, a number to measure work efficiency or personal achievement. However, if we look through the lens of spirituality, every moment of life is truly an invaluable gift from God, an opportunity for us to connect with ourselves, with our family, and with the community. Those moments in the early morning when the dawn breaks, or the quiet moments after the rain, all bring us deep feelings about life and spiritual values. It is precisely in these moments, when we temporarily set aside the worries of life, that we realize that time is not merely the numbers on a calendar, but also a journey that touches the soul. My personal perspective is formed through real-life experiences. Whenever faced with pressure and stress, I often seek the peace of nature, listen to the chirping of birds, or feel the cool morning dew. Those moments not only help me relieve stress, but also allow me to feel the presence of God, who has given humanity the precious gift of time. I realize that, although time is marked by different numbers, its value cannot be measured by any tool or formula. What matters is how we use every second to develop ourselves, create sustainable values for our family and community. With each passing day, we learn to love more, cherish more, and live more responsibly with our own lives. Furthermore, when considering the intersection between science and spirituality, we can recognize that each system has its own advantages to help people better understand the universe and themselves. Science, with its precise measurement methods, has helped us uncover the mysteries of the earth and the universe, while the Bible and spiritual traditions bring us an irreplaceable source of inspiration and moral values. When we combine these pieces of knowledge, we will have a more comprehensive view of life, from natural laws to the sacred messages of the Creator. Indeed, the history of time, although calculated according to different systems, ultimately reveals one unchanging truth. Time is the sacred gift that the Creator has given to humanity. Whether you live by the year 2025 of the Gregorian calendar or by the number 5785 of the Jewish calendar, every day that passes is a reminder of our responsibility. That is to live purposefully, cherish every moment, and always orient towards the noble values that faith brings. When we pause to contemplate time, we realize that it is the small moments in everyday life, like the laughter of a child, the touch of a loved one, or the tender look of a friend, that are vivid testimonies of the presence of God. These simple things not only enrich our soul, but also help us feel the connection between people, between the present and the past, and even the future. This is precisely why we always need to cherish time, because every moment that has passed cannot be regained. Moreover, understanding the meaning of time is also a motivation for each of us to live more responsibly with our own lives. When we realize that every day that passes carries messages from the Creator, we gain more strength to overcome challenges, to love, and to share with those around us. In the context of modern society, where the pressure of life is increasingly rising, taking the time to reflect on our own value not only helps us grow spiritually, but is also a way to create meaningful and lasting relationships. A precious lesson from the history of time is, do not focus too much on the numbers, but rather learn to live each moment fully. As taught in Ephesians 5:15-16, be very careful then how you live, Not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. This is a reminder that every second in life is too precious, and how we use them is what truly determines the value of life. On the journey of understanding time, each of us needs to ask ourselves, have I lived every moment to the fullest? Have I known how to use my time to nurture my soul and build sustainable values for my family and community? It is from these questions that we find the motivation to live better, to turn each day into a precious lesson, and to make every moment more meaningful. Remember, if you feel the profound message from this journey of exploring time, let it inspire your life. Whether you record time by the number 2025 or 5085, the core remains the way you live, the way you cherish every moment of your life. If you find this video useful, please hit like, share and subscribe to our channel to spread the sacred values and the message of love to everyone. Let every day that passes be a new inspiring chapter in your journey of life. With all that has been shared, this video hopes to help you have a more multidimensional view of time, from historical numbers to the sacred meaning that it brings. Live with faith, know love, and always cherish the precious gift that time gives. Because only by knowing how to use it fully can we say that we have lived a meaningful and fulfilling life.